Gotta unmute yourself.
So y'all heard nothing I said this whole time.
Nah, we ain't
Not a
that.
thing.
Well, like I said, this your boy Demar Cherry, man. Y'all are tuned in. If you tune in to WTMH live show. We do this thing each and every Monday from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. And I can't do this thing by myself. We got the infamous B. It sounds funny saying B, Sam so used to saying Killer B, but clearly he wants to just be known as B because that's what he got on the screen. Matter of fact, he wants to be known as lowercase B. So we got lowercase B and DJ Nonstop in the building. What's going on, fellas?
What's going on, sir? What's going on?
What's happening? I must be on Central Time because I thought it was like not till 9 o'clock.
Man, don't feel bad, man. I was knocked out, literally knocked out. But I ain't get back from Lexington last night till like 1:30 in the morning. I woke up at 4 o'clock to go to work.
Oh, wow.
So I came here and laid down, man. I was tired. I had to stop at the truck stop and get between two trucks to go to sleep for about 30 minutes last night.
Man.
Sunflower seeds saved my life. That's what got me home last night.
Ooh, man.
I started eating them sunflower seeds. That kept me wide awake.
Wow, okay, that's what's up.
But I did about an hour and a half, baby. I got an hour show ready, baby.
Oh shoot, that's what's up.
How was the show last night?
Oh man, it was cool, man. Your boy Lane Love was in the building.
No, yeah, okay. I saw him in the crew that they can't forget.
The Uptown show was in the building.
Oh, that's what's up.
What's been going on with y'all players? How was y'all weekend? How was y'all week? What y'all getting? How was y'all Mother's Day?
Mother's Day was cool. Saw my mom, my grandmother, all of them, my sister. So it was pretty cool, just laid back, nothing special.
Yeah, okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, Mother's Day was good. Celebrate with the family. Just had a good time.
No, that's what's up. Well, I'm actually glad that I had the show because for me, I don't really get into Mother's Day too much no more. Since the passing of my mom, I woke up and thought about it a little bit. Thought about all the mothers that I know, but as far as making a day out of it, I'm actually glad I had that show because that took my mind off everything.
Understandable.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, I don't think she was with me. I'm gonna drive back because she's like, I'm just gonna let him doze on off.
Come, baby, come to the
light. Man, but nah, man, it was a good show, man. Dickie usually Petty did his thing. For some reason he cut the mic off when I handed it to him. And I didn't even know it. I was wondering why I couldn't hear him. So he did this whole show with the mic off. As soon as he gave the mic back, I was like, "You didn't have the mic on, dog."
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah. But it was cool though. Good food, good atmosphere. Shout out to Thea Mason, one of my classmates from Kentucky State. So she brought us down. We did that good thing, man. I did about an hour and a half for real.
Okay. That's what's up.
I did like 30 off top. Then I brought him up. Then I came back up and finished it off, and it just turned into a talk session.
Okay.
Yeah, other than that, you know what I'm saying? It was all good. It was a good weekend, man. Just getting ready for the Laughing Post coming up at the end of the month.
And where's that will be at?
That's in Georgetown, Kentucky. On the other side of Cincinnati.
Okay.
2 nights headlining.
Okay. That's what, Memorial Day weekend?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. DJ Nonstop, I see you at the green screen up. I see the baby grand piano back here.
Yeah, every once in a while I get the fingers popping,
Okay,
I got to get my lighting fixed up in here because my lighting seems to be a little off, so I got to get that fixed up. So next show I'll have everything in place.
Well, let me bring it. Let me make you big on the screen. Let's see this. So I don't think I can put you in the big spot. It's about as big as I can get you on the screen.
But I look as dark as me.
Nah,
I know, right?
Look like you're in front of the shower curtain. on your green screen though, you might need to click on the button. The button on the bottom says where you can it's a line you slide across it, right and left. put you up on the green screen.
Oh yeah, I already did that.
Bro.
It's yeah,
It's
like
it's right around your hairline, so it might be
see,
telling you nigga
like
get rid of the hairline.
no matter how I go, it's all bad.
Okay. Now you
See, boom,
oh yeah.
gone, gone. Hi, I'm back.
Is that a green screen you on? What is that? Black?
Yeah, no, it's just the way that it looks back there.
Oh, okay. Oh well, yeah, you can make yourself a little bit better, whatever you got going on now. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. It look like you about to you got that Thanos snap going on.
I know, right?
Look like Rick James when he had the braids. It's a nice background though. I gotta find that one.
That's actually in the program.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
I ain't seen none in the all the ones I had to download.
it's like three backgrounds or two backgrounds.
Oh wow. Oh
So
yeah, but you worse than you was when you real bad now.
I know I can't get it. I'm froze up, so I can't get it up. There I go. Yeah. So let's see here.
Like I said, you got that Thanos snap going on.
Yeah, man, there's a lot going on out there, man. But before we get started, though, I want to talk about B, you been a sportsman and all that. And I want to talk about all these celebrity boxing matches going on. Floyd and Jake Paul and the one tall basketball player got the podcast. He want to beat up Ocho Cinco.
Oh yeah, Matt Barnes. Yeah, Matt Barnes.
What's going on with all these celebrity death matches? How y'all feel about the celebrity boxing matches?
It's money. I mean, it's the only reason you're getting Floyd Mayweather to box again. I mean, I don't think they count against his record. He's 50-0. It's money, and it's a publicity stuff. Like the Paul brothers, I know they really train, but this is what they do. They get people to go to their YouTube channel, make their little money. And niggas don't got nothing else to do.
Right.
So,
But what if he actually beats Floyd? I know it don't go against his record, man. But what if he actually beats Floyd? Does that give him stature in a boxing world where he can come in and
it does. It would. He would if he beat Floyd. I will see that he'll probably try to fight somebody else big time as well. And if Floyd loses, all those fights he won against actual boxers, he gonna lose to a YouTube star. It hurts his credibility. I mean, they already clowned him with taking his hat the other day. With the little brother
Yes,
took
they
his hat.
did.
Yeah, the little brother took his hat and then got tattooed on his leg. Talking about I took your hat. So
that was crazy.
yeah, so this is gonna be interesting.
Right. Now, if you had to put one of these together, isn't Triller back in all this? Is Triller?
Yeah, Triller. Yeah. They buying everything. They bought Versus. They got this. So yeah, they try. They making their move as the people get their app that nobody had before.
Yeah, it's Triller. Triller's making Snoop Dogg like one of the best announcers in the game.
Oh, it's funny. Listen, and listen to somebody high talk about boxing. That's hilarious.
Right. Did you see the verses? SWV.
I tuned into some of it. I kind of forgot about it. I caught the end.
Yeah, I caught the end too when I was sitting there. I was laying there. Christina was like, she's like, oh, the verses is on. I forgot, so I went and put it on YouTube on a smart TV and watched it on the TV. But you can definitely tell which group made the most money.
Well, yeah, like because some people, I mean, a lot of people say SWV one. I thought Escape sounded better.
Right. Oh yeah, most definitely.
Now, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know Escape. They got their money off of writing songs because I forgot they wrote those Scrubs, so they started singing it at the end.
I mean, Candy Burris got her footprint on all kind of songs.
Yeah, so I mean, it was interesting. It was definitely, I mean, if you like thick women, it was definitely the verses for you.
Oh man, what's it called? Like I was sitting there saying, what's it called? Eddie George, where them thighs is on point. I don't know if she been on the Thigh Master or what, but they came straight. They came straight with the dress of the era, the
Yeah,
era that they was in. Like,
yeah. They
like I
sure
said,
did.
you can tell escape, you know, the way they was dressed. You can tell they made the most money. But I think if you had to go song for song, I think SWV had harder hits, but Escape had more hits.
Yeah, it's one of those ones. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I have to agree with that. I think SWV probably had more songs that was recognized, but I think Escape had the bigger hits, if you want to put it that
Right,
way. Um, you gotta think for I think SWV was around for a minute. Escape had like one or two albums, and what did they broke up? So I don't know. It was interesting. It was an interesting versus.
right.
You
I
know.
But
didn't like the
Escape,
fact that they did not sing. They just let the music play, and they were just kind of him
no,
hauling and
this song at the end.
Yeah, they were
uh,
singing at the end.
at the end. But I mean, through the whole damn thing, they were just like, oh,
Like,
that's a good song. I mean, like, come on
But
now,
no,
like I tuned out.
that's the original. That's the original four bag. Redman and Method Man was the first people that came. Well, I say DMX and Snoop did, but as far as like a true concert, Redman and Method Man was the first people to do like the whole concert type thing.
Right.
I mean, I didn't see the beginning part of it. I mean, it was cool. I felt like that was more that was more for the women. You
Oh
know,
yeah, most definitely.
Right.
that was it was Escape, SWV. There's a couple other groups from the '90s they could have brought back, but I think those were two. They picked that was a good two picks right there for if you want to do verses for that era. Uh, and it feels like they don't promote it like they used to when it was like Apple and Ciroc. Now it's Triller, just like they just pop it up like SWV Escape because the Redman and Method Man for 420 I knew nothing about. So you told
I
me about
didn't either.
so you told me
Nah,
the part
man.
about that day.
Man, dude, they verses was about they did about 3 or 4. It might have been 4 hours.
Yeah, I went back and
And
watched it.
it was just
Yeah,
cut after cut after cut. Then the people they brought on, like from K Solo
Hmm.
to Keith Murray
yeah.
and some of the Wu Capadonna in there and a couple Wu Tang members and all that. Yeah, that was ill.
Yeah, but that was interesting. But back to your original question about the boxing though, it's gonna be interesting to see. I'd be interested to see if Chad Ochocinco and Matt Barnes actually fight. Matt Barnes got a history. That's to do the wrote up on Derek Fisher.
That's what I say.
Right.
I wouldn't want none of Matt Barnes. He gonna put up on him. Plus, what he about 6'9", 6'10"?
Yeah, 6'8", six
Yeah.
nine. Yeah,
Matt Barnes is a low life thug for real.
yeah. I mean, like he got with his podcast, all the smoke podcasts, like where they blatantly talk about smoke, with how they used to smoke weed in the league before games, and you can tell he a little rough around the edges.
Exactly.
He definitely don't live up to the light skin image, like
No.
like
No.
he'll run up on you. So
Well, who would y'all like? Who would y'all like to see in a celebrity boxing match?
a celebrity boxing match. Ooh.
Shaquille O'Neal and Charles Barkley.
Ooh,
Eh, they go at it, but I think Barkley will be winning in the first 30 seconds.
He might be, but
All Shaq had to do is thump that booger on him. Y'all see when Shaq had the booger
Yeah,
in his nose?
yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. Everybody knows that I'm the Superman and that I will destroy Charles.
But a celebrity, I'm trying to think who actually
I,
got
would,
like beef.
I would like to see Denzel and Samuel Jackson go at it.
Oh, okay.
I would like to see
I would like to see Urkel and JJ.
yeah. I know they cool now. I know they're supposed to be cool now, but I'd love to see The Rock and Vin Diesel go at it when they was beef.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'll take The Rock, but I think it'll still be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Who else?
What about females? Female celebrity boxing match.
Vivica A. Fox and Megan and what's his name? Dwayne Wade's wife.
No, Gabrielle Union.
Gabrielle Union. I would like, even though I know they friends, I would like to see with Gina Hall and Taraji P Henson.
Ooh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. That was,
But I like to see Taraji. I would like to see Taraji go against anybody. I don't think it matters who. I like to see Taraji go against anybody.
I would say put all the female rappers in one ring. You know, like Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B.
Like how they did James Brown when he was a kid. They painted him, and put the number on him, and just let him all go in.
Yeah, whoever comes out, that's the only one that can keep rapping after that.
Right.
The battle royal. No,
But
battle royal.
yeah, all those chicks that got that same style, Meg, Cardi B, all those young girls, Cash Doll, Asian Doll, all just light skinned Keisha. Put them in the ring,
Right. I put them all in there.
put them all in there, and whoever left standing, then that you get to continue your career. Everybody else has to retire.
I agree.
I think Cardi would be the one left standing.
I don't know, Meg from Houston. I don't know, and she already got shot once.
Yeah, I mean, like she's been proving her thugness.
She too pretty though. She too pretty though. I don't think she liked to fight.
Yeah, but Cardi got a lot of surgery. You pop one thing the wrong way, she go leaking. She might not.
But that's her. That's Nicki Minaj. It's all of it.
Yeah, exactly.
I ain't gonna lie. I like light skin Keisha though. I like her. That's Saweetie. I like them.
I don't care for Saweetie.
Nah, I ain't really care for her.
Yeah, because truthfully, when I heard Saweetie, I thought she was Meg Thee Stallion. Like at first, like I thought it was a Meg song. Like, and then they're like, oh, okay. So that's what I said. They all, to me, they all kind of say the same shit. So you just need one of them. Just need one spokesperson.
True.
Hey, did y'all share the video from my page to y'all page?
Yeah, I did.
My phone is nowhere at my fingertips. I have no clue where it is.
It's on top of the piano.
Let me go back and get that.
That's funny.
That's what's up, man. So I heard through the grapevine that you got a date picked out.
Yes. The date is official. April 16th, 2022.
Yeah,
April 16th.
That's messed up that the best man had to find out on social media.
Damn.
So
like that.
I'm gonna post your bachelor party on social media and let you find out the night of.
Can we rethink this whole process?
Y'all getting married the day after taxes supposed to be done?
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm gonna let her get all that money, and then we gonna spend it up.
It'll still probably be a COVID year, so it'll probably be May.
True.
True.
No, I knew you was out on the road this weekend and stuff, so I really didn't.
A text.
I found out about it on Tuesday. Actually,
you could get. I mean, you could have.
Well, they became two good texting friends now, so
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that.
I knew that. So yeah, nigga, we're gonna be in Vegas. We're gonna be in Vegas waiting on you to get there.
Hey, we're gonna tag him, be like, "Hey man, we wait on you."
Hey, I'm just in the dark. I'm just the financier of this whole product.
Right.
But that's what's up, man. That's congrats. Now I guess my main. Oh, so before we get out of here, as far as the verses, who would y'all like to see in the next verses? Who somebody? Because I didn't see Earth, Wind and Fire and I didn't see that coming. That just came up out the blue.
Right.
Oh, the Isley Brothers.
Yeah.
And for me, that was I didn't think that was like a perfect match. I mean, it was both great music, but I don't know. I would have said the Isley Brothers. I would have found like another like.
The band like cameo in Earth, Wind and Fire. So.
Yeah, that to me that would have made more
cool in the gang in Earth, Wind and Fire.
Yeah, that would have made more sense. I mean,
no, I take it back. Frankie Beverly and Maze and Earth, Wind and Fire. That would have
any of those with Earth, Wind and Fire to me would have made more sense than the Isley Brothers. I mean,
right.
I mean, trying to be good, but versus. I think just cause I would, for me, be a fan of both of them, I would love to see a Nas and Jay Z versus.
Oh, of course.
Right. I want to see the Nolans battle. I want to see Cash Money and Hot Money. I mean, Cash Money and No
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 Limit.
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 Yeah.
Shoot,
I would like to see Too Short and Two Live Crew.
Too Short and Too Loud Crew.
but that's one person against a group. I don't know if that really works. I
But
would.
actually, it'd just be Too Short, Luke Skywalker now. Cause that's all just left in Too Loud Crew. Right?
No, that's
Exactly.
true. That's true. Yeah, yeah.
That's Too Short. He was on there. It was him and E40.
They was
Yeah,
cool, but they were
Yeah.
a group. They were a group though.
Right.
No. I'm saying they did a versus. They already did a versus. Too
Yeah, they
Short,
did.
E40.
Yeah. You're right. They did do a verse.
Right.
They did do a verse. I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah, I would like to see like eight ball and MJG and 3-6 Mafia.
That would be good.
That'd be
They
good.
got a lot of music together too, so
Right.
Right.
that'll be dope.
That's that milk.
I get you can't because you could one is dead, but 8 Ball MJG and versus UGK.
Oh, that'd be ill too.
Ooh, that'd be dope. That'd be dope.
That'd be ill too.
Uh,
But the ghetto boys and you mix that up any old kind of way. Ghetto boys.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, true. Yeah, Ghetto Boys. Yeah.
I want to see Kurt Franklin and Fred Hammond,
I was seeing Kurt Franklin and Plies put them in the same room at one time to see if they're actually the same person or not.
Well,
nigga. Kurt Franklin and who?
Plies.
Just to make
Oh,
sure
I think Plies a little taller.
but who else? I'm trying to think.
I would like to see like a comedy versus. I would like to see like Kevin Hart and maybe Dion Cole or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But they're not actually battling go joke with jokes. They doing a whole hour of joning on each other.
Okay.
But man, Bobby Dodds put on Facebook the other day. He started off with like an old school your mama joke, and he was like go, and then everybody just started throwing these old. They were so old, but it was just hilarious.
Right.
But I think also another versus I would like to see, even though I've been told it wouldn't. I think it'll be a fair matchup, but I'll say Beyonce and Rihanna.
Ooh.
I still think B got more hits.
I don't know. I think
She got more music than Rihanna. That's like a Tupac and Biggie type thing. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know though. Rihanna had to make music the last couple of years, but there for a minute, Rihanna was releasing left and right just as much as Beyonce. Yeah.
But Beyonce was dropping when she was dropping the album, every song on the album, whereas Rihanna was doing like how Chris Brown do. He get on the track with somebody and then it was
those count though. Those count.
Yeah, I know those count, but I'm still gonna have to give that one.
But
I'm not really a Beyonce fan. I still got to give that one to Baby.
I don't know. I'm not a Beyonce fan either. I think she has albums, but hits I don't know if she actually has all the way hits. I think she's one of those people where you have to hear the whole album to get the full effect.
If you going 20 for 20, I'm going Beyonce over Rihanna on 20 for 20.
I don't know. I think it'll be close. But I think that's the only person I think that could give Beyonce a run for her money. I'm not saying she's gonna win or lose. I think the only person that will probably compete, unless you go back and pull a Mariah Carey or
Janet Jackson or somebody against Beyonce.
That's what you have to go.
Or Janet and Mariah. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, okay. But if I'm saying her generation, Rihanna, I think is the only person. I think as a female R&B singer, they got the hits to go with her.
Right.
I think if Carrie Hilson didn't shoot herself in the foot, she probably could have had a decent career. But
yeah, what was the whole purpose behind her shooting herself in the foot?
She said something.
I don't think she shot herself in the foot. I thought it was more like they tried to they try to vet her against Beyonce type thing.
Well, she says, yeah, she made a comment against Beyonce or something, and Beyonce fans, they don't let you forget that, relive that. You can't even apologize.
Right.
After that, her career was pretty much now she's acting.
From what I saw, because they was talking about this on Sway one day, is that Carrie Hilson's that you know how the industry try to put people against each other for the album sales.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Carrie Hilson just didn't want to. She actually liked Beyonce and was cool with her and didn't want to buy into it. So she just figured, I just write some music and make my money writing music.
That could be it too. I mean, writing music is the better way to get money than actually.
Yeah, in the music industry, most definitely. Ghost writing is whew.
Same thing in comedy too, though. Everybody think that said, and I think I know D.L. Hughley probably one of the only few that write his own whole everything. Like Sid and all them, they all got writers. Chris Rock and all them, they write their own stuff. But most of these comedians got writers. Kevin definitely got a writer. Harry.
Oh yeah.
Harry and Joey Wells is his writer. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. You can just tell by when we hear them talking, how they tell their jokes and how you hear Kevin's jokes. It's like, okay,
right.
Very similar.
So in every industry, I think writing is where all the money is anyway.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
If you can live without having the spotlight, writing is where it needs to be. But you gotta have a spotlight in the entertainment part.
Well, yeah. Think about it. Like guys like The Dream, Neo. A lot of them are bigger writers than they are.
That's a good verses right there.
That is a good verses right there.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because they got their own stuff and a lot of stuff they wrote for a lot of people.
Right.
So that will be a good verses, Well,
that's just like when Babyface and Teddy Riley came in, and still to this day, I forgot what song it was I heard recently. I was like, damn, I forgot Babyface wrote that, man. And then when you listen to it, you're like, yes, that's a Babyface song. It sounds like
yeah.
So on the R&B side, who do we put up against R. Kelly in a verse?
Nobody.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, as much as
pull somebody about the pen to write music.
Yeah, I mean, for his personal antics, he's a horrible person. But music wise, I mean, Lil Boosie said it. There's not nobody you could really put up against him because you take.
Because he wrote that music. Anybody go up against him, he wrote that music.
You put his catalog and then all the stuff he wrote for people.
Right.
Not many R&B dudes can have a double album.
I know, right?
So that dude, he's sick in the head, but then he can write me. I mean, 12 Play alone will probably kill most people's catalogs.
Right. You ain't lying.
So,
and I love the collab he did with Jay-Z too. I wish
that was great.
I wish they had got more love than it did because
it got shot down real hard.
Well, that's when all the
the first time happened. Yeah, that's why Jay-Z jumped off of that because of that.
And then R. Kelly was on. That's when he was on tour, and he said he saw people like in the crowd with guns trying to shoot him. And that's why that never jumped off.
Yeah, but I mean, versus R. Kelly, I mean, that's another one. Unless you go dig somebody back up from maybe a Prince or somebody. They might go for song with him, but that's the only thing. If you try to find somebody in his era, ain't nobody touching R. Kelly. Ain't nobody touching R. Kelly.
Yeah.
True.
But yeah, let's jump away from the music thing for a second now. I'm this story right here touched me to the heart because I'm from the old school and I remember these days. But this is about the Florida elementary school principal who was caught on camera smacking a 6-year-old girl with a paddle and didn't. He got free for. They tried to say he didn't commit a crime. The state attorney's office found that using a paddle to spank a child does not cause great bodily harm or amount of child abuse. This is according to Wink News. The child's mother was in Central Elementary School classroom on April 13th and recorded the corporal punishment, which was doled out after the girl damaged the computer. And she got a paddling in front of her parent, in front of her mother. Her mother let it go on. But this is my question. Now, being a person that grew up and got paddle, I grew up in an era where, if you got in trouble, you got sent to the office, and the principal would give you a lick or two with the paddle. Or then, later, as we got a little bit older, then you was able to get it in the classroom from the teacher who wanted to give it to you. Now, how do y'all feel? Would you allow your kid to be paddled these days, or did you guys yourself come up in the paddling era?
Well, I came up in the paddling era, and I got a few paddlings myself. So, um, yeah, I'm split on the whole paddling issue because you just never know like what type of person is going to be behind the paddles. They're going to be somebody that just actually truly hates you, or if they're racist, or you know. So, but then again, I'll be some of our knuckleheaded kids is they need a little outside discipline, you know, to stave off some of their ill behaviors.
Right.
I just missed the discipline era because I'm a couple years younger than y'all. But I do still come from the era where my mom came to the school and beat my ass in front of everybody. Um, it's a hard one. I kind of agree with George because like you don't know who's paddling your kid, and also too, it's not like it used to be. Like when we was younger, the generation before us, even y'all, a lot of times when you went to a school, uh, especially both of y'all, being from smaller towns, everybody kind of knew each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, so therefore, your parents kind of really knew your teachers. Nowadays, you don't know the teachers. Like, it could be Miss Johnson in the beginning of the year, and then it's Miss Hopkins in the second half of the year. These teachers they come and go. So it's a hard one. And it's also like, what did the kid do to get a paddling? Like,
Right.
because a lot of schools that's been banned for a long time.
Long time.
Yeah, so for you to pull out a pallet, and also how often does this happen? That's the other thing. Like, if
It was on a regular. It was on a regular back in the day. We used to go to school, so
well,
we gonna get some licks
back
today.
Exactly.
back in the day, but I'm talking about for this instance right now for this school, like
No, these kids are shooting the teacher. You pull that guy out,
yeah,
they put
Exactly.
on a gun.
You
They
pull a
ain't putting
pal out,
no
they're
other
pulling
thing.
out a Glock.
right. So I mean, it's a tough one. And you said the girl was 6 years old.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. It really is because I got a daughter. I mean, she's 15 now. I could imagine somebody calling me talking about, yeah, I spanked your daughter because she did A, B, and C. I might feel a type of way about that. Like,
Yeah.
especially if you didn't call me. Now you said the mother was right there
The
while it
mother's right
happened.
there and watched it, or authorized it.
Then that's different because if the mother is right there, then yeah, I mean, I have no feelings about it because who's better to parent their child than the parent
Than the
themselves?
parent, right?
Right.
So I had the mom was right there. If she's cool with it, then go for it.
But my
I don't
thing
know.
is, what school system is even
Still pilot.
Catholic school? Yeah, there's even doing that where you wouldn't even know about it.
Mm.
It's just something you just don't hear about no more. So I don't.
Yeah, you don't hear about it more, but it could be happening more than I mean, hell, so much other shit going on in these schools nowadays.
That's
So
true.
pilots again, that just might be just one of the things. Like you said, now kids are shooting the teachers. They're sleeping with the teachers. Maybe piloting just it's so at the bottom of shit to talk about.
Right.
You know, this just happened to be the week there was nothing else to talk about. Oh, somebody got paddled,
Oh, yeah.
nigga.
Man,
That was crazy.
I remember we had this was Addicts Middle School, 5th and 6th grade. We had Mr. Roach. Mr. Roach was the principal, and Mr. Roach had a paddle, a fiberglass paddle that was
Oh,
carved, that was shaped like a roach.
Mm-mm-mm.
And Mr. Roach was about 7 foot tall, 7 foot tall white guy. and he,
I
and he
guarantee
used,
it sounds a little. It sounds a little backwoods country.
yeah. And then we had Mr. We had what was Coach Higgins, Coach Higginson. No, I want to say Coach Higginson. So like he had the paddle with the holes in it.
Now, like I said,
And he,
I ain't go to school to paddle. My stepdad growing up, he actually had one of those paddles that had the holes in it. So so when, as he's swinging, that wind going through those holes, pick it up, pick up the steam on it. We used to get hit with that all the time when
Mm.
I was a kid. But as a school, no, I never got paddle in school. I think the most I got
your
was
dad, you said your dad had a paddle?
my stepdad.
Hey,
Yeah.
stepdad, he like, instead of going to get the switch, you had to go get your own paddle, then.
That's why I broke that shit though, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
man.
was a victim of getting my own switch. Like, man, I got the switch for everything else, but for things I did wrong.
oh shit, I got switches, I got shoes. I hope my
Yeah.
mom ain't watching this, but yeah, I got switches, I got shoes, I have type of shit.
I had all that, but the worst part about it is that my mom would make me with butt naked lay on the bed.
Oh wow.
Oh,
See,
And
mom,
she would let the windows up. My mom wasn't embarrassing, but she would let the windows up so everybody else could hear
everybody can hear you. Yeah,
uh, see that mom,
I got took in the middle of the night. Like, it let me think like, oh, everything was all good. I go to sleep. Next thing I know, I'm like, why is it cold? I get tore up.
see, for me, my mom was kind of like a hothead. So when you made her mad, it was like there was no tact to it. It was just right then and there. So if there was a shoe right there, she grabbed that shoe. If it was a belt,
Hmm.
she grabbed that belt. Like the worst thing I think we ever happened was we went to go visit my family back in South Carolina, and my great granddad, because the car we was in didn't have a seatbelt for my little brother, so he gave her this big thick cow belt that's like super thick like that.
Okay.
And so we got home, she started using that to whoop us with. Like, and that thing was like, I mean, it was like that thick, and she used to hit us with that. Like, she didn't care where she hit it. It would be the face, the back. I mean, it was borderline child abuse. I ain't gonna lie.
it. Well, it wasn't child abuse back then. It was punishing. You were just
It
being
was
punished.
punishment.
It was
Just
punishment
being
back
punished.
then, but if,
Right.
you go by the guidelines of today, I should call CPS and get some.
I should have ran. I should have ran away from home.
Oh,
I was the one that would always get the whooping. And my next door neighbor now, they didn't. They could cuss their mom out, cuss their mom and daddy out, stay out all night, whatever. Never got a whooping, never got in trouble for nothing. But if all three of us, me, him, and my other friend across the street, if we ever did something, I was always the one to get the whooping. And
right.
My man Daryl Lewis, he put the smiley face on there because he's laughing because he know I used to get them whoopings. And but,
But
but
now that's like the first time I went to a white friend's house and heard a kid talk back to their parents. It's like I was really shocked with her because the kid like my friend Elijah, his mom came upstairs and was like, "Hey, y'all gotta get off the game because he got school or something the next day." And he said, "If you don't get the fuck out my room,"
Oh,
I stopped. I looked at him. I was like, I thought he was gonna be dead. And she literally turned around and left and walked out the room. And I was like, "You could talk to your mom like that?" And he was like, "Yeah, it's my room." And grow up in a black family. Ain't no such thing as your room. They pay the bills, so they can go any room they want. I could imagine saying something like that to my mom. I could imagine thinking that, saying that to my mom now at 40. So
it's very true.
yeah, you know, I
but
feel like I feel like say that now she might knock on my door to come slap me. That's how. Yeah. So
She's waiting outside now with the extension cord.
right.
yeah, I was having a conversation with somebody else, and that's what I was saying. These kids ain't scared of their parents. Now, I used to be so scared of my mom. It's like my mom been dead for 8 years, and I'm 49, about to be 49, and I'm still scared of my mom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? But it wasn't like the to be scared or be afraid of it. That it's just it was good. It was good discipline now that I look at it because I look at
Oh
some of the
yeah,
things that happened to some of my other friends who didn't get that type of love. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
true,
Right.
true.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I see how they turned out. But yeah, I'm actually thankful for some of those women because it made me wonder like, all right, I'm getting up out here. I ain't gonna keep taking this, and it made me go on and want to go to college and want to do something. And so So yeah. But have you y'all got older kids in the Georgia? Did you ever whoop your kids or was you a timeout dad?
Nah, I whip my kids. I beat the living shit out of my kids. They. I used to line them up, make them close their eyes so no one knew which one was getting hit first, and I used to scare the shit out of them. They used to hate me for that.
Maybe secure jail prison guard is a perfect job for you.
So those niggas are light up.
Hey, boy, that prison rhetoric came in handy.
I mean, for me, right, my daughter, when she was younger, she got whoopings, but I I lucked her. She wasn't really that bad of a kid though. Like my daughter probably is kind of like me. She got a real slick mouth, so she'll make comments. Actually, I had to pop her mouth a lot, but as in whooping her, nah. Besides a handful of times, I never let her whoop her. But she was also smart too, because she used to see her cousins, who she used to be with all the time. They would get whoopings, so she was always quick to make sure she to separate herself from them when she knew they was doing something that was going to get in trouble. Cause I'll look up and she'll tell them too, and she was quick to tell them kids too. She wasn't tattletale, so she kind of grew out of that. But as a whooping her, nah, no. But if I had to, I had no problem doing it though.
That's funny you said about popping in the mouth. When I lived in Indianapolis before I moved here, my cousin Serena, man, that's my son, man. You know, they all grown kids now. Man, I remember. And this when I was really smoking weed. We all just in there smoking weed, playing dominoes and cards and stuff, man. I never forget this in my life. She told her to stick his lips out. And he knew what was coming, but it was one of the
Oh
things
man,
where he didn't want to, and he was. And then she just went out and popped him.
did you hit him with the down swirl? Wow.
Yeah, that's funny. You talk about smacking lips, man. That's funny. I never forget that.
Yeah, but my mom was like my mom. She used to have a stare that like if she looked at you, if she stared at you like grown men, kids, didn't matter. Everybody slowly just backed out the room.
Hmm.
Like my mom and my grandma always tell this story. Like my little brother was, he was getting a whooping or something. And I came running in the house laughing. My mom just turned around, looked at me, and I just slowly backed out the front door, went back outside. I had no business being outside, but I did not want to be in that house
Right.
just because the way she looked at me. And she still has that stare to this day, which is crazy. Because she'll look at you, I was like, oh, somebody about to get their ass whooped. That's
Hmm.
and I still
Somebody in
get up.
trouble.
And I still get up and go out the room, leave, because it's not me. Ain't no point for me sitting here to watch it. So
Right. Be a witness to suicide.
yeah, but I mean, like you said, the bar is that healthy fear of your parents. I think you
Right.
know, like I think a lot of kids don't have that now because I don't know what it is. Honestly,
Well, a lot of parents these days is try to be the friend, try to be the friend instead of the parent.
Yeah.
either try to be the friend or they so busy living their life they forgot they got kids at home.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause I know there's some
No,
people. Every time I look at their page, they always in Miami. They always in Puerto Rico. They,
Hey, my
even
kids are grown. My kids are grown. I'm just saying.
I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about people. They kids be 7, 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? But they always they living that life. Spending that PPP loan money. You know what I'm saying? They got that's the
Mm,
unemployment check. You know.
right.
So, but it's crazy down. I think some kids just don't got it. It's that healthy fear.
exactly.
Now what's the worst whipping or the most embarrassing whipping y'all ever got?
Whew.
Mm,
Most embarrassing whooping.
Well, I started off while y'all thinking. My most, well, all of mine was embarrassing. 'Cause like I said, my mama always. It's always like I never got whoopings in the winter, but I got them in the summertime when you know the winters gonna be up. But it was this house that was next to my house, which before they got rebuilt, we used to go in there. We used to throw a rock. We used to just go in there, just crazy, just run around the house, just throwing rocks at each other, and like rock warfare type in this house. But my mama used to always tell me, don't go in this house. Don't go in that house. Don't let me catch you in that house. So she came home one day from work, Me not paying attention to the time where I can't get out the house, and we were. She said she came home and she seen me in the house. She was like, Demar, come on! I told you not to come around the house now. Come on home and take off your belt while you're coming. This is in front of everybody. There, she let me get that spanking where everybody else in the house still throwing rocks, and she just let she threw rocks on my behind. You know what I'm saying? But I got so many. But like I said, like all mine was always get naked around the bed. It was slave abuse. I'm surprised I didn't get whelps on my back like Kunta Kinte.
I think for me, I think one of the most embarrassing whoopings I ever got was I think I was trying to be, slick. You know how you always have to ask to get a snack, and I think I was called by some. Everybody was in another room, so I was like, I'm gonna go in the kitchen, and I'm just eating a bag of chips, just eating the chips, and I thought I was so slick. So when I came around the corner, my mom was like, "You been eating chips?" No. Now, not knowing this time, I got chip crumbs like all over my face. So I'm just, and everybody's looking at you like, don't lie, just say yes. Like everybody, like it's on everybody. I'm just saying like, nah, I ain't eat no chips. And my mom, she just kept asking me, did you just eat some chips? I was like, no. I said no, and I'm like, I'm walking past it like, like, like everything's just great. All I know is I felt that belt hit my back.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, your whole back crunch up like you're a white girl trying to model. Shit.
Yeah. And, I fell to the ground, and you know how you get that cry where it's so loud you don't make a sound.
How you did
Yes.
And then when they come out, it's like,
Yeah. Now, this happened for like everybody, like cousins, aunts, because everybody's in the house watching the movie. So I'm sitting on the floor screaming and hollering, and all because I decided to lie about eating some chips. So
right.
yeah, that had to be the most embarrassing.
Man, I think my most embarrassing one was at my household. I was the youngest of 5, so everybody had a chore on Saturdays. So my brother was out there mowing the lawn. My sister was in the kitchen doing the dishes. My other 2 sisters were out there, gardening and all that good stuff in my house. So my job was I had to clean up the grass and pull weeds. So this was the time when Rocky came out, and I was like, "Look, I'm watching Rocky. I ain't doing no chores." And my mom and dad, Rocky set me up. He set me up. But my mom and dad, they were in the bathroom, and they was redoing the bathroom, and we had this old metal tub, and it's set like in the corner of the bathroom. So like my dad was like, my nickname was Little George, so he called me Little George. I came in the room, he was like, did you clean up the front yard and everything? I was like, nah. I said I'm gonna do it when I finish Rocky. And my dad would just sit there, and it was like something of a comic book. Like he grabbed his waist and that belt came out like a shear, and he beat me, and I hit all 4 corners of that tub. And I was bouncing around. My mom thought she's gonna kill me. She's like, Little George, he's about to die, And my dad was like, I'm boy gonna die today. He just beat the living shit out of me. It was horrible.
And women was like my green screen.
It was like wham, kapow.
Yeah, that's what it looked like too. You saw my little black butt flying from over here to there. It was horrible.
The thing he said he made George the Monton seeds from Rocky. So you want to watch it? Here you go. That's funny.
Oh man.
Because I was listening to Sway last week, so he had the Jermaine Jackson, Tito, and all the Jackson brothers. He had them on the show. So dog, I called in. I'm on hold. They had me on hold for about 35, 40 minutes. I'm thinking I'm getting ready to tell my Michael Jackson story, and dog, they had one last comment, and ended up, and then the phone just hung up, dog.
Damn.
Oh,
I've been waiting all my life to tell this Michael Jackson story. Here I am thinking I'm about to go and tell it to the Jackson 5. And the crazy thing about it, OQ, that answered the phone, he asked me what was the story. So I told him the story. He's like, oh, yeah, that's a good story. So I'm thinking I'm about to get on, man. And the show ended. I just hung up on me, dog. And I don't even think y'all ever heard my Michael Jackson story, have you?
I don't think so.
Well, this had to been this is 1984. Yeah, it had to been 84, 85, because the World's Fair was in Knoxville, Tennessee. My stepdad and my sister's dad is from Knoxville, and I was down there. I was down there the whole summer. This is the year of the Pepsi Challenge, Alfonso Ribeiro doing the Michael Jackson and all that. So in the projects that my cousin them stayed in, they was giving away all these tickets from Pepsi. All you had to do was take the Pepsi Challenge, and you can get a ticket to go to the concert. And the Jackson Victory Tour. The concert was held at University of Tennessee in the stadium. So we had the concert, top of the stadium, all the way to the top of the stadium. But the whole week of this concert, the whole week of this that I was there, the KKK was making all these threats. They was gonna blow up the stadium if the Jackson 5 do the concert. Just do a KKK stuff. You know what I'm saying?
right, right, right.
So I mean, the whole week you just see these hoods walking all through all Knoxville, Tennessee, and all that. So the night of the concert, we at the very tip top of the stadium. So we gotta watch it on the jumbo screen. And so Jermaine Jackson comes out. I'll never forget this play this day. Jermaine Jackson comes out. This is when his song Dynamite was hot. He comes out. He's making this big old announcement. He's like, yeah, yeah. And the Klan said they was gonna blow us up if we do this concert. La 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 la. So he's like, yeah, we'll tell the Klan. La 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 la, but I want y'all to repeat after me. He's like, when I say dynamite, y'all say dynamite. He was like, dynamite. Everybody like, dynamite, dynamite, dynamite. And then all you heard was, and I mean, we was up so high, the bass was so deep in the speakers, we was shaking down. We thought the thing done blew up for real, like the KKK.
Oh man.
They can't do it there. And then next thing you know on the screen, all you see, can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel
And you said this was 84?
Yeah, it's been 84, 85. But
Nigga, I was 3 years old.
Oh, thing you was feeling was somebody wiping your cold, sweaty ass.
That's all that was the only dynamite I was feeling when I was letting loose.
now, it might be, you might not have been born, could it be? It might be 80, 82, 83. Whenever the World's Fair, I think that might have been the last World's Fair, because they used to have a World's Fair every year somewhere. Like maybe every 3 or 4 years or something like that. But it was in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
It might be about 82, 83, 84, 85. So it could have been 84, 85, because I would have been in high school. I wasn't in high school yet. I was on my way to high school, so it probably had to be 82, 83.
Well, yeah, 81, 82, 83. Yeah, I was in diapers mainly. Yeah, so
I've been a grown man for a long time,
clearly,
Yes, yes.
baby. That's what I said. Y'all some whippersnappers. Y'all some young whippersnappers. But man, yeah. I guess we're coming up to the end of another show. You know what I'm saying? So it was great. So we got some likes. Big up to LG Smith. Y'all homie, your intern mama Nicole Simpson. I mean,
Oh, okay.
Eamon Hawkins out there in Phoenix, Arizona. He was trying there, and then Danger. What up, Big Dange? See, I had the big show in London over the weekend. Yeah, so yeah, that was good. I can't lie, dog. They had a good show a few weeks ago when they did the Ohio versus Michigan comedy show at the Funny Ball.
Oh, okay.
That was actually a good show. I can't even lie.
okay.
Didn't know anything about it.
Pretty interesting concept how they did that. I guess Gemini, the comedian named Gemini, I know Gemini. He was saying that he got tired of seeing about all Ohio community comedy and all that. So he put a crew together. They got together. They did against comics. So Bobby Dodds was up against Michigan Comics, and
Oh, okay.
Bobby lost, and this kind of Danger was first one to win, and then Jr. Junior and the dude he went again. They tied. They was the first one to get a tie, so they did like an extra 3 minutes. Yeah, but it was pretty cool. It was decent. Man. It was funny. It was
That's,
good.
that's what's up.
I gotta
Okay.
give me props on that one. But man, what else y'all players got going on before we get out of here?
I have absolutely nothing going on. I don't know. Ah, yeah, nothing right now. That's a couple things. I was with Raven Saturday, so we were talking about a couple of things, but nothing concrete at this moment.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I ain't got nothing going on. I'm just in the breeze right now.
Now you getting married. That's all you got going. That's the only thing you're allowed to have.
I see you wanna go green. You wanna go green screen for green screen. What? What, nigga?
Oh man.
Yeah, I got about 200 something up on here, baby.
I can tell.
Yeah, I got the like I said, we got the laughing post coming up in 27, 28. I've been putting that pad there. So last night they let me get all them jokes off. Yeah, the parts that I left out that I remember later on where Deacon was doing this thing. I was like, oh man, I didn't get to do this part of the joke. So I came back and did them all and just sit there and then last night was the first night I ever did comedy where I just talked. It was making up stuff as I went and just started talking about myself, and it was actually hilarious. I was writing on the fly last night. It was good. But it was that type of crowd. It was an intimate crowd. It was probably about like 18, 19, 20 people. It was a dinner. The club probably on the whole about if they were seating the way they do the seating, probably about 30 or 40 people.
Oh,
But
okay, okay.
if you take the seats out, it's a good old club. But so it was very intimate. I didn't know that the girl that Zone Lane them show. I didn't know she went to Ohio Central Broadcasting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't know
Oh
she.
yes, yes. I think she just graduated.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
They were talking about that. They were talking about she. But then at night, she's like, "Yeah, we gotta get you on our show. We gotta get you an interview." I'm like, "All right, let me know." But it was pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. So y'all bundle up and come to Georgetown on the 27th, 28th. You said y'all was coming one night anyway, didn't you?
Yeah, but I don't know. I think we plan on doing the one in Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. The benefit show?
I don't know. I think in June.
Yeah, that's like a benefit show.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I think that might be the one that we plan on coming down.
What you want to do, dog?
And you know he can't make this decision. He is not allowed to make this decision.
No, I'm talking about on the green screen. I'm like, what you want to do,
Oh, that.
with the good time with the JJ, baby.
Okay. Hold up. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Bam.
A brick wall.
You want to go simple brick wall there. The one you got, that's the one to come with it, ain't it? Oh yeah, I do see that piano.
Yep.
But if you want to go brick wall, dog, come on, man. Damn, what happened? It didn't come on. There we go. Yeah, you want to go brick wall? Come on, man. Let's go brick wall, baby.
Oh shoot.
I mean, if y'all want to add a fourth person to the show, there you go, baby. There you go.
Hey, Bernie.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh shoot.
Hey, it's crazy how that little meme right there took off, dog.
It is.
I mean, that's great about any meme. When a meme gets going, like you can't stop it till it dies off.
Right.
But I think it's just funny because that meme, the way he's sitting, is I think everybody has seen an old person sit like that. and they just start putting it everywhere.
Right.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, but I don't know. I've been trying so much stuff to go virtual. I can't get virtual. But I'm about to. This is my last green screen. I'm hitting you with for the night, PG, because I know you don't want to keep going. But I'm about to go real deep on you. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the imagery, baby. All about the
Okay.
imagery, baby. You know what I'm saying? The black
Puberty.
man in
Yeah.
America, baby. Black man in America.
Okay. I see it. I see it.
But yeah, man. But that's what's up, man. You know, it's 9:01. We don't want to, I don't want to hold y'all time. 'Cause I'm about to literally go to bed, baby. I'm still so tired from last night, traveling. And the craziest part about it, man, is that I drove and Deacon Music Pay. He rented a car, but I was gonna ride with him at first. But I was like, nah, man, I might need to be at my own car. 'Cause, once I take my little pill, my little diabetic pill, I'm probably gonna have to use the bathroom 2 or 3 times.
Okay.
I'm gonna need to do my own stopping. And what's crazy, but I had to stop. I only stopped once.
Oh wow.
And then he said he had like 3 or 4 people out with him. Then when he got down there, those people didn't show up, but he drove by himself. I was like, yeah, man, I should have saved all that little gas money. Jump on in the
Yes,
car
you
with you.
should have. Yes, you should have.
And that was the original plan, but yeah. But you know what I'm saying? So we about to get up out here, man. So how can people follow y'all on social media? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
Well,
try to get us. I'm gonna
y'all
try to
can
get
hit
us
me
some
up
other
on
guests.
WTMH Radio all across the board.
Okay. And you lowercase b.
Yeah, lowercase b. You want lowercase BCJ 614, Twitter, Instagram. I don't follow back. Uh, Facebook. I don't need more Facebook friends, so I'm cool with that.
So that I'm the morning trail, everything all across the board. Y'all make sure y'all reach out for your boy. You know, if y'all check out my schedule, got some open dates. You know what I'm saying? So we been got all the way into October and November, and I need more. So if y'all trying to book a comedian, holler at your boy. You know what I'm saying? We building an hour. I'm gonna have to take me an hour special somewhere. I don't know where but yeah, that pad getting thick, baby.
That's what's
No,
up.
that's what's up, man. So I guess we'll see. I'm gonna try to get as a guest next week. I thought Lady T was gonna try me because she inboxed me and was like, if y'all want me to come on the show, just let me know. And I told her just comment. If I see you comment, then I'll bring you in.
Right.
Didn't see her tonight.
She probably somewhere picking trees, you know.
But she don't know the rules of live streaming, baby.
Bang.
Hey, I just throw them out there, B. You get them when you get them, baby.
I see. I see.
But that's what's up, man. We'll get y'all guys out next week, man. You know what I'm saying? We gone, but y'all stay on. This your boy, the Mind Cherry.
DJ Nonstop.
And that's lowercase b.
Don't follow back.
Peace.